Hello, and welcome back to our e-learning video series. In the previous video, we defined what data is and presented different ways to ensure data quality, store data, and be compliant with the GDPR. Today, we're turning towards the various roles existing within the data science field, and we'll see how they can be crucial for your business. Let's take a look at the process of a data science project, and we will define all the jobs where they actually intervene in that process. As a firm, the very first step you take towards using data science is to define a problem. Data science shouldn't be considered as hype, but as a means to answer a specific business problem. At this stage, project managers and executives should clearly be involved. It's important that the problem is clearly defined before the process moves on. In the early stage of the project, a data governance manager could be involved. The data governance manager ensures that the company data is managed and used effectively by developing and implementing data standards, data quality metrics, and relevant data-related policies and procedures. For a business that wants to ensure its data practices are legal and ethical and efficient, a data governance manager would be crucial. The second step will be to collect data about the problem. In that stage, data engineers and database administrators arrive. Data engineers are the architect of your data infrastructure. They design, maintain the system that store and process your data. For example, as your business grows, you might accumulate data too voluminous for your existing system. A data engineer would then develop a scalable data storage solution, like a data warehouse, to handle this increase. DBAs manage and ensure the performance, integrity, and security of your database. Let's say that your company handles sensitive data, such as customer details or financial information. A DBA would manage this data, ensuring it's secure, available, and accessible for users and applications. Both of these professions are essential as they allow the firm to have a clear and structured data management system. Once all relevant data is collected, data analysts and data scientists use it in order to build a model, evaluate it, and calibrate it. This is where most of the magic happens. In other words, it is data analysts and data scientists that will use statistics and programming to provide a solution to your problem. Data analysts delve into your business data, making sense of the numbers to get insight to guide your decisions. Let's say, for example, you noticed a decline in your sales for a particular product. A data analyst would investigate your sales data, uncover trends and correlation, and provide insight into why sales might be declining. On the other side, data scientists use more advanced statistical and machine learning techniques to create predictive models. Suppose your business wants to predict next quarter sales to optimize inventory. A data scientist would then create the model using historical sales data that will actually predict next quarter sales. When your model is validated, it's time to deploy it. In other words, you transform the mathematical complexity into a simple and ready-to-use user interface. At this point, we need data engineers again, but most importantly, we need DevOps. DevOps is an IT generalist that has a wide-ranging knowledge of development and operations. In our project, when we would need to deploy the machine learning models, a DevOps engineer would automate and streamline your project operation and development, enabling faster production and development while ensuring high quality and reliability. They also set up and maintain tools to monitor software operational health and to collaborate with the team to prioritize and fix any identified issues. Finally, when the model is deployed, the last step is to monitor it and update it when the time's opportunity comes. It's always important to know that models cannot update themselves or do not adjust naturally to new environments. So, as a business, you will need a team to monitor how this model performs. Usually, DevOps and data scientists are assigned to this kind of task. These are just a few of the key roles within the data science field, each contributing uniquely to data-driven decision-making. It's important to understand the process of a data science project and the people involved in that project. Using data science in your business can help you be more competitive and more efficient, given you have the right people with you to manage the challenge. Thank you for joining today's session, and I look forward to our videos on the use of data science in business.